what'd you think of the Super Bowl, my guy?
The Super Bowl, man. Shout out to the Eagles. Yeah, we was birds all the way. I wasn't fucking with the Chiefs, I'm gonna be honest.
True, yeah. I was hoping the game would be like a little closer, just so it was like more fun to watch.
I agree with you on that, yeah. I wish it was more close as well, but the right team won. Better
Facts.
team won, I would say.
Facts. Yeah, man. I was thinking we were talking about 8 Mile earlier, and I was thinking about Cheddar Bob, and low key the like kicker for the Eagles kind of looked like Cheddar Bob, bro.
Yo, the kicker for the Eagles, shout out to that homie. Like, every time he had to kick it, pretty sure they called a flag and he had to kick it again. Almost every time.
Every time they called the flag, 5 yards back, kept it going.
Yeah, and apparently every third down he was a shit kicker.
Damn.
So he even made one off of those stats. So shout out to that guy. We don't know your name, but much love.
Shout out to that guy. But shit, man, thanks for joining me here at the
Yes,
point,
sir.
this momentous location. We've had lots of stuff go down here. The side time video. I made a drawing on that wall behind me. It's a crazy place to be. 2025.
2025.
2025 is here. This is a crazy time. First question I got is, what is Big Shank grubbing on in 2025?
What is Big Shank grubbing on? I mean, that's a good question, I guess. Probably more of the same. If you don't know, I don't eat pig, but that's about the main thing I'm gonna stay away from.
No pork.
No pork. I hate pigs.
Hey, man, it's fair. They're definitely dirty animals, but that bacon tastes good as fuck.
I hate pigs.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, I saw you eating like hella pancakes like the other day.
Yeah.
You make pancakes a lot.
Yeah, so like I come from the South, so a lot of my cuisine is based off of that. So flapjacks, waffles, shout out to Belgium. But yeah, I like to have it in the AM and sometimes the PM.
Hey, man, pancakes are good at any time of the day.
I agree, my brother, I agree.
What type of substances do you find yourself consuming, bro?
You mean like drugs?
Yeah, like I'm talking like you'd be like munching on shroomies, like puffing the gas, sipping the brew, like.
Yeah, so I would say like, we've done boomies for pho. Blend them with the fruits always. I'm not just eating them raw.
I like to eat them raw, but fruits are good too, bro.
Nah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's just any way to mix in the fruits is a good thing. Yeah, but that's not something I do all the time, to be 100. I also, obviously I'm a ganja fella, but I've been trying to chill on almost everything, my friend. Like almost every single thing I try to chill on it. Yeah.
That's smart, bro. Yeah, like some with the shroomies, because I used to be all like on the shroomies because I felt like they didn't really have any like detriment. Like there's not really like a obvious hangover.
Yeah.
But it is very taxing, like spiritually. I feel like it kind of like drains your essence.
Does open you up to some stuff. I would say that for sure. Yeah.
All right, man. So, what do you think about rap these days as a genre in 2025? Do you think it's missing anything? Like, as a genre, what do you think of rap?
I think rap is probably in the best place it's ever been, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because so many different options if you're a customer. Just a listener, you can listen to, big names, you can listen to small names, and you can still, actually enjoy yourself. So I think rap is in a good place. I think that variety is the best thing when it comes to anything in life.
Yeah, lots of different subgenres. I think also like Kendrick's halftime show, just the fact that he got that shows that rap is like recognized globally.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good point. Shout out to him. A lot of skill that it takes to know your lyrics, rap them that well, take out the curse words. I mean, if you look at performances, that's really where you can tell the men from the boys in this game.
Yeah, I feel like the little boys be cursing a fuck ton.
or forgetting their lyrics or saying yeah a lot in their performances. No shade to it. Just get better.
Yeah. Yeah, homies like Breath Control was crazy too. Breath Control, dancing, the messages.
That's another level of artistry when it comes to being a full-time artist, is knowing those things. A lot of people don't, and it's only a detriment to the artist itself, because the audience is they're never really truly going to be biased in terms of, oh, I'm gonna give you to the benefit of the doubt. It's 2025. We don't live in a world where people give the benefit of the doubt. It's just not real.
Yeah.
So.
Something I did want to ask you is, how do you feel about like the fact that people listening to music these days tend to listen to single songs as opposed to whole albums?
I mean, as an artist, it's your job to understand the lay of the land. If your album's good, people are going to listen to it. I mean, you look at a bunch of different acts. I would say the example, I'm only going to use one example. I would say SZA is the example I'm going to use. Mm-hmm. Her last album, Control, almost all of those songs, if not, I'm pretty sure every single one of those songs was on the radio. So it's really up to you. I'm not one of those people who says like, oh, people don't have a long attention span. Like that shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. If you're really good at what you do, I think you should be able to capture someone. If you can't capture them, it's your job to be able to.
Yeah. Dope. So like that doesn't change how you like make albums or make projects at all?
I don't care if you have a long attention span. Like at the end of the day, it's music. Most songs at max, even like long songs back in the day, was like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you can't capture a motherfucker for 7 minutes, the fuck? Are you actually one of those?
Yeah.
So I think that's a good metric to keep your ego in check. Humbly saying.
Yeah. That makes sense. So yeah, I was curious, like, what type of media do you consume in terms of like video games, TV, movies, sports? What type of shit do you fuck with?
Media. I mean, I consider myself an intellectual, so I like to listen to other people's thoughts on thoughts in general.
Essays.
Exactly. I'm not listening to everybody's podcast, but I'm listening to some folks. In terms of movies, like I fuck with the originals of like most of the stuff, and I grew up in the 2000s, so nothing much was original, but like Transformers, crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say that's top one. I was watching like Megatron fight like last night, not even gonna lie to you, bro.
That's lit.
But in terms of games, most of the time first person shooters, so I love to be blicked up. But at the same time, I'll say Mortal Kombat's been capturing my interest hella recently, bro. Mortal Kombat, I love to bleed, man. Love it.
Yeah. Who do you usually main in Mortal Kombat?
It's only Scorpion. If you have a problem with that, please put your mic in when you play me, because I got a lot to say back.
Yeah, okay, bet. Shit, man. What about sports?
Sports, yeah. So I'm basketball, bro. Like I'm a big basketball head. The NBA's in a weird place. I don't really watch college that much. I think skill matters more than emotion and all that shit, personally. So I would much rather see somebody who doesn't care about the sport play at a high level than a bunch of kids who like really care but don't have the skills that like will make the game that much more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you'll see in a game players just can't hit shots. In the NBA, that's just not gonna happen, bro. Like doesn't matter how good you play defense on certain cats, they're gonna score. So like I'm big into the NBA. I mean, when Steph, Bron, KD leaves, I don't know if I'm gonna be watching it as much. But I fuck with Ant Edwards. If they give Minnesota more TV time, if they give more young people more TV time, I'll definitely be watching the NBA more. But that remains to be seen at this point.
Yeah. What's your team?
Warriors, Steph,
Golden
Clay.
State.
Hey, bro, this is a hot take, but when Wiggins got let go, man, I was feeling a type of way about that.
I mean, that was a crazy trade, man. That was a crazy
Yeah.
trade, but I don't know. I mean, we're going to see Butler play tonight.
We will see Butler play tonight. We did see Butler in his debut. He played well, but they won that game because of Steph. I'm gonna say this because I just believe it. I mean, I felt like Steph has been slowing down, but not necessarily a skill thing or even an age thing. I think it's just like him getting up for every game. Because I don't think that the Warriors are a bad team. I think they can win a chip every year that they've, been to the playoffs or been in the play-in. I think it's always been circumstance, but such is life.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, let's get to the meat, man.
Yeah, why are we here, my brother? The meat and potatoes.
All right, yeah. So when I was back in Cali visiting the homies, my man Pino knew that I was going to be interviewing you.
Oh, for sure.
Homie wanted to know musically, who are you listening to in 2025 that inspires you?
In 2025, that inspires me. Well, I listen to myself a lot. In 2024, nothing that I was listening to outside of me was real because like I was listening to myself more. What I've been doing this year is trying to listen to the lay of the land. So if somebody drops an album, I'm listening to it. I can't say anybody's influenced me. I mean, like I think influence is a subconscious thing.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard for me to identify. Oh yeah, so and so is like that. I've been going back to listening to DMV shit hella, cause like that's where I'm from. I'm in the city now, New York, if you ain't know. But like going back to that, understanding what the DMV is going through, what they listening to, what they talking about, I feel like that's probably influenced me the most.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like I don't know if much stuff has really dropped that would influence me. Like my style isn't really rap. I like to listen to a multitude of genres. So if I go outside and they're playing some, I'm gonna probably listen to that. So like reggaeton, Afro beats, that type of stuff's going crazy now. So whenever I'm outside, I'm hearing it. Might as well read up on it, do some research on it. So that's what I've been listening to. It's more dance hall type of shit.
Dance hall.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so 2025, what can we expect from Big Shanky? We got any projects lined up, singles? What can we expect from you, bro?
Well, you can definitely expect a project. It's probably been since 2020. Every year I've dropped at least one.
Yeah.
That won't change. That's probably going to be the most consistent thing about me. It's probably I'm going to drop at least one time a year. And should I let them know what the name of the project's going to be?
I think they deserve to know, to be honest.
That's fair. So what we'll be following up Stogish is The Palace. Extremely excited for you guys to hear that. In terms of singles that are going to accompany the project, that remains to be seen. It's Feb. Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm dropping a song on Valentine's Day. If you don't know, Shanky loves holidays, bro.
Shanky loves holidays, man.
They don't do shit for me, but I think that
even
like,
the small ones.
Even small ones, bro. If it's a holiday on the calendar, I might drop. Fuck it. So like that's my vision. If you wanted to know how I feel about like the single situation. So count your days between summertime, that's where we're looking. Okay. Doesn't mean that's where it's going to happen. I'm not going to make any promises. I don't want to lie to my people.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, oh, this is coming out and it's not coming out. If it's coming out, I'm going to tell you when it's coming out. If it's not, I'm not going to say nothing about it until I know.
Yeah. All right, yeah, so you dropped Stogish last year.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do with the Palace, or like what type of sound are you trying to bring?
Well, the thing is that I made the Palace last year, and up until Stogish, all those songs are like 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
So this one will sound somewhat more current. Whatever you think of a current sound would be, it's the most current version of Psy you'll be getting. But I'm experimenting in a way that I think is going to work. I'm going back to my roots. I used to play band back in the day, so pretty orchestra involved band type of beats. I'm cooking. I think I'm at a place of maturity on the Palace.
Okay.
To this day, I think it's one of the best ones, I got in store. No lie.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'm hyped for that to drop.
Me too. Means a lot. I mean, we were talking about the Palace Dubalicious days. I think Dubalicious was mentioned on the Palace, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I'm very proud of it. I'm pretty sure it might be even longer than all the other projects.
Yeah.
So another thing to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Another thing to think about.
Can we expect any videos 2025?
That's the question. Well, you got a single video coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to drop on Valentine's Day, but I'm pretty sure the day after.
Yeah.
So expect that to come. It's going to be fire. I like it. But the visuals for Shanky is going to be developing more. But then again, I can't give you 100% answer on what I want to happen in terms of videos. Just know that I will be working hard to make sure that I can get some shit out.
Yeah.
Visually, record with somebody. If you're a videographer and you're watching this video, you want to fuck with Shanky, definitely hit me up. Editors are welcome as well. Tell me your price tag. We'll try to see if we can make something shake. I just want to make sure the fans are aware that we would love you to be a part of the team if you're ready and able.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were working with any other musical artists, or if you're open to that in 2025.
Yeah, I'm definitely open with it. Open to it, I should say. Excuse me. My boy Clado, got one with him.
Clado.
I hit up
Clado.
AC. Yeah, shout out to Clado, man. He's a cool homie. Great sound. I think the song that we did together is fire. We're trying to get more done. I hit up the homie AC. At the time of recording, he's in Japan, so I'm like, yo, do your thing. I'm gonna probably try to get the song back to him pretty soon, but that's 2 heads, and it's what, Feb? I don't know when this video is gonna drop, but we're gonna try to get more going. I think that's the best answer I can give.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Currently, is there like a dream artist that you would wish to work with?
Yeah. So I say the dream artist is the Neighborhood. They take the top spot.
Beautiful.
Second place, close second, 070 Shake, and then a very, very close third is Tame Impala.
Oh my
no
God.
rappers at all.
Damn.
I feel like I just don't dream of working with anybody that raps.
Yeah.
Not to say that. Don't read into that. Like it's just
Yeah.
how I'm wired. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair, man. I can't wait to hear those collabs. I'm sure they'll happen.
They
bro.
will happen. There's no doubt about it. You know. The way I like to think about it is what works for them, what works for me, and the universe will work on the rest.
Yeah. Do you have anything else planned for 2025, bro?
2025 will be probably the most active I've been in terms of showcasing what we're working on. But in terms of much going on, if you're in the city, yes. If you're just a fan of Shanky online, yes. So it's going to be a lot of stuff, but it's funny cuz like we're doing this 2025, but like I've been doing this shit for like 5 years now, so it's like it's really just about documentation at this point. So I'm creating this video, we're making this video because we want the people to know what to have in store, and one of those things will hopefully be an event where I won't be performing, but we'll have a bunch of people together, and just want to build more of a reputation of what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
Bring my people together, We've been doing a lot, the team just in general, and whether you think you're a part of it or not, if you see Shanky and you're part of Shanky shit, you're a part of the team. But yeah, we just want to grow. We're growing the whole thing. That's it.
Growth.
That's 2025. Growth.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, thanks for being here, my brother. But we close it with the chink.
Yeah, let's do it.
2025 forever.